truncate is the, you can see here clearly, truncate is a, what is the, which this command is which category? Data definition language. Okay, and delete is the data manipulation language, DML statement. Okay, so truncate means mainly difference. Truncate means it will delete the all records in a table. Delete all records in a table. For that purpose, we'll use the truncate. Okay, and delete means if you want to delete some specific record, you can use this delete statement, guys. Okay, and truncate, once you file the truncate statement, you cannot have the option to roll back. So sometimes what happen in real time, you did you deleted the all records in a table, but I don't want to do the transaction, I want to roll back. So I don't want to delete the records. So in that case, if you use delete, you have the option to roll back. Okay, but whereas truncate, you don't have that option. So I will show you one this example also. Now you see, so I'm inserting table, insert into party 1, and name is something called conversion. Okay, so now data is inserted. So now insert into party values keyword. Okay, so now here you can use the commit statement. Okay, so select star from party. Okay, so now one record is inserted, guys. Okay, so one record is inserted. Now I want to delete some table, this record, one this ID record I want to delete. So I will insert another record. You will understand. Okay, so here it happens. So select star from. So 2 records are there now. Okay. So if you want to, when you use delete from table, so what will happen? It will delete the all records in your table. So now it is deleted. You can see select star from party. So now table is all records deleted, but you can use the rollback command. So rollback means your data will be rollback complete. So now you can see select star from. Now data came again. So you deleted the records, but when you use rollback statement, your data came again. Okay, so that is the option, that is the purpose of delete actually. And delete, you can delete some specific record also. Suppose where I want one record, party ID is equal to 1. So if you want to delete some specific record also, you can delete. So if you want a specific record also, you have option to where class. Okay, and if you use commit means it will commit permanently. If you use rollback, it will roll back. And next, this is a about delete statement. Okay, the next rollback, next is truncate. So how to write truncate table name? Okay, and you don't have, if you use where ID is equal to 1 will not work, guys. So this option, it will not work. This option will not work because truncate means it will truncate the all records. You cannot delete some specific records. That is a truncate option will not be. So truncate table name means it will truncate the records. Truncate means all records will be deleted. So when you use rollback also, data will not come. So because truncate is a DDL statement. So when you are firing DDL statement, it will automatically commit, guys. So whenever this is a note, remember, whenever any DDL statements you executed, so it will automatically committed in the database. committed in the database. So okay, but so you can see now I created the table, right? So I've not used any commit or rollback option. So these are DDL statements. When you are writing any DDL statements, it will directly commit it to the database. Database means in the disk drives. So, but whenever you are writing any DML statements, these statements, DML means insert, update, delete. When you are using these statements, you have to compulsory. Suppose I'm using some DML statement. Insert is a DML statement. So whenever writing this insert statement, you have to write compulsory commit option. So commit means, so these statement you want to permanently commit. So like suppose you are going for deposit some amount in the bank. So through the ATM machine. So it will count the your notes. At last, it will ask you whether you want to deposit or you want to withdraw. You want to cancel the transaction. So you want to cancel means rollback. So if you want to deposit, yes, you have to use the commit. That is the purpose of commit. So commit means directly it will commit case. So you can data is committed. Suppose if you use one something called window. So I inserted the data. So now if you see select star from table, 2 records will come. But if you use rollback, what will happen? So because this latest transaction, right? I don't want to insert this record. You can use rollback. Rollback means what will happen? This one record will not committed into the database. So only previous record will be there. So only one record will be there. So transaction level. So this is a very, very important case. Commit and rollback is very, very important. So commit means it will directly commit to the permanently committed to the saved into the database. Rollback means the transaction will not happen. That transaction will be cancelled. Okay. So now you understand, right? This is an important question, interview question, guys. What is the difference between truncate and the delete statement? So if you practice 3-4 examples, you understand. Okay. This is how to use the truncate and delete. So now these are the records, guys. Select star from EMP. So again, I am inserting another same record. Again, I am inserting another record. Okay, so let's select star from. So now you can see in the party table, I can able to insert the duplicates. So same data I can able to, I'm inserting duplicate data, guys. Okay. So why? Because why system is allowing means because I'm not using any constraints, guys. Column level restrictions we called as a constraints. Yesterday I explained what are the constraints are there. So these are the constraints are there, guys. So tomorrow they will tell you. So in the business your project, oh these columns I cannot. You should not load any duplicates. They will give you the in the documentation. So in that case, you need to apply the unique constraint on that. And they will tell you on one column you should compulsory give some values. Should give compulsory give some values. Okay. So here not null. So not null means these are the constraints, guys. So these constraints are applicable for not only one database. It will applicable for the across the all databases. Okay. So not null means suppose when you are filling some form, right, you should give some values. You should not give any empty values. So that is a not null constraint. Unique means only unique values only it will apply. It will not allow duplicates. And primary key means the primary key is nothing but not null unique. Means primary key means on one column or based on one or more columns. You can primary keys per one table one you can apply. Okay, and foreign key means suppose you want to link between the two tables. Okay, if you want to link between two tables, you can go for the foreign key case. Okay, and check constant. Suppose I want to give, if you see when you have the some your country name is there, so you have some drop down will be there. Only those values only you can check it. So that is a check constant we called. Okay, so that is how to apply. You can do. You can see create table some person. So previously I only created the columns and data type only. I didn't include the constants, right? So now you can include the constant case. So person ID, you have to use the keyword called constant, constant name, then which constant you are applying, primary key, like not null, okay, and then date, default is date, and constant name like this. Okay, all constants you should apply. Okay, so we'll try to do same example. What I will do, I will drop table part, means I'm permanently dropping this table. Okay, so now I'm creating ID number. I'm using constant, some constant name is primary key, then I am applying primary key. Okay, and name not null I'm applying. Okay, so now I'm creating this table. Okay, this. Okay, table is created. Now if you want to see the structure, description of party, description of party. So now, so you can see ID name. So ID is not null and name is not like this. So now I applied the two const. So now if you, now I am inserting the database, same table. So one record will be insert anyway because it's a new table, right? So one record will be insert. One record will be insert. So now I'm using commit and select star from this file. Okay, one. So again I'm inserting same record. So now you can see system is insert into party, unique constant error is coming. Why? Because I primary key, on the primary key means not null and unique. So primary key means you should compulsory give some values, and at the same time same number you cannot give. So that is the purpose of primary key uh, constant usage case. You should not primary, when you are allowing primary key means system will not allow duplicates and null values. Okay. So that is the purpose of mainly primary key case. Okay. So not null also compulsory you should give the null value. Compulsory you should give some value, otherwise system will not allow. Suppose I am giving let's say insert into party. So only ID I am using, ID values. Suppose I am using 2. So second different number I am giving. So now you can see cannot insert null value into. So name you should give some values. So you have to use the name. Then some value you have to use. So then it will allow. So now commit. So then in select star from. So one window two. So like this. So this is the purpose of constants, guys. So everyone should try to explore the remaining constants also. So in the document all mentioned is, then try to create your all constants. So they will introduce all these questions are very important, guys. So some students, they are asking, so which is important questions, sir? Can you give some 10 questions, important questions? I will practice. So here, this is not an exam, guys. So this is a day to day. So which chapter, which topic you will get a real time scenario, we don't know. So all chapters are interlinked, guys. So this is only with this is important. Suppose select is important and insert is not important. I cannot tell why, because every statement is important, guys. If you know all statement, all statement, if you know very well only, you can work in real time, guys. Like that way, our program will be there. So every chapter is important. Whatever we are learning today, so these are will real time will be these guys. You are seeing every command in real time, guys. Okay, so we are learning 30 to 60 percentage only. In real time, you have 100 percentage will be there. More will be there. So now we started only basics only, guys. Okay, so we have intermediate level knowledge will be there, expert level knowledge will be there. Okay, so try to complete the basics first. So then we'll go for the intermediate level, then expert level knowledge. Okay, so from tomorrow onwards, I will take you all day wise curriculum, guys, because so from tomorrow on regular will be there, because of this festival season and those things. I sometimes I didn't take the class, but tomorrow onwards regularly I will take the class. So if you not some people are joining or not bothered, daily I will take the class morning. Okay, so if any doubts or you are not able to, tomorrow I will explain you some resume preparation. First I will explain you what is ETL testing and ETL resume explanation, roles and responsibilities. I will explain tomorrow, guys. Some people are confusing. I will explain you tomorrow roles and responsibilities and real time how the flow will be there. Just I will explain tomorrow. So that is for your understanding purpose. So from day after tomorrow onwards, we'll start for the remaining. So day after tomorrow, we'll start the remaining case like joints. So those things will cover, guys. Okay. So meantime, you can practice this. Yeah, tell me. Okay. Yeah, చెప్పండి. ఏం క్రియేట్ చేయాలి? మొన్న చెప్పాను కదా, మీరు నువ్వు లేవా, క్లాస్ లేవా? మరి లేకపోతే నీ మిస్టేక్ కదా. క్రియేట్ యూజర్, జస్ట్ యూజర్ నేమ్ చెప్పాను, ఇది నేను నోట్స్ కూడా ఇచ్చాను. క్రియేట్ యూజర్ నేమ్ ఐడెంటిఫైడ్ బై పాస్వర్డ్. దిస్ ఇస్ హౌ టు క్రియేట్ ద యూజర్. ఓకే, అండ్ దెన్ గ్రాంట్ DBA means all permission to that user. So simple, create. Suppose I want to create your good name Vishnu, let's say. Username is username identified by, you can give any password, 1 2 3 4 5 6 I'm giving. So then it will create the user case. Create user. So user is created. This user is no permissions. So anything in real in database side, we have to give some permissions, guys. So what permission you want to give? Grant is a keyword to give the permission. Grant. So you want to give the, so you can see these are the keywords, guys. So what are the permissions you want? These are the you want: create permission, alter permission, rename, comment, select. These are all permissions, guys. Either you can give individually, grant, create, like that you can give, or grant DBA to Vishnu. That is enough. So this user will give the permission, guys. So now what you can do? So you can go to the SQL prompt, or you can here also SQL plus. So connect BIS Vishnu. Password is 1 2 3 4 5 6. So now connected. Select user from DR. So which user connected? Vishnu user. Now select star from tab. Tab means any table, no tables. Create table, some test ID number. So like this. So select. So like this you will create table. Select star from test. So like this you can create the tables also. So these are basic things, guys. You can start with the basics. And the user means like the real time also will get the multiple users also. Multiple databases will get. Okay, so once user created, under that you can create the tables. So till now we covered tables only. Like that we have different objects are there. Views will be there, synonyms will be there, procedures will be there, functions will be there, triggers will be there, cursors will be there. Okay, packages will be there, material view will be there. So like that many objects are there, guys, in the database side. So the database is a very big subject, guys. Okay, so we'll cover tomorrow, guys, remaining. Okay. Okay. So any doubts while practicing, any doubts, a simple doubt also, you can call me, guys, and you can ask me any, or you are not able to understand also, you can call me, guys. Okay. Okay, guys. Tomorrow we'll meet again. Okay. Thank you.